my god, it's happening. I didn't finish my cereal. It's the way I hit play as soon as the update finished. I've set myself up. I'm going to put my cereal down. I set myself up so that when I turn around, I will see Marchenghast in the distance. And we will have our first look. Are you ready? Oh my god, that is so cool. That's so cool! Hey friends, it's UrsulasRevenge, and happy Wednesday update day. Today's update is all about Marchenghast Castle. I feel like we've been talking about this for months, but the day is finally here. You can see behind me that the exterior has already gotten a facelift, and with today's update, we will be able to continue down Old King's Road and make our way to the courtyard. I am so excited. There are a couple of other things in the news today, so we will definitely talk all about Marchenghast as the last bit, but just in case people want to explore it on their own before they come to this video, I want to give you the rest of the news up front. This way, if you are waiting to explore on your own first, you have a good, clear stopping point. And this way you're not like, missing any news whatsoever. There's just two things to talk about. The first one is that it's Happy Horse Week. Star Stable has given us free stable care for this week. Basically, you're getting 7 days of stable care for free where you won't have to do it yourself and you won't have to use a coupon and you won't have to just buy it outright. If you already had stable care, it'll just add on to your total. So if you already used all your coupons and you've had I don't know, I've seen people use all of their coupons at once, so they have 56 days or something. There's a more optimized way to do that, by the way. But anyways, in case that's you, they'll just add on 7 additional days to whatever you already have. Additionally, and this started yesterday, it's bonus points for Trailblazer track. So if you are still working on your Trailblazer track, I know I am, you'll have a little bit of a bonus for this next whole week. The news says that it started yesterday at 9 a.m. server time. Personally for me, I noticed it around 2 p.m. But it will go on all the way until February 17th at 9 a.m. server time. Bonus points if you missed my guide on the Trailblazer track. Basically, you get 30 extra points for every activity you do. So for your first 4 tasks, instead of getting 100 points, you're going to get 130 points. For your second 4 tasks, instead of getting 80 points, you're going to get 110 points. And so on and so forth until when you're only left with 10 points for activity. Now that will be 40 points for activity. Your gatherables will also get you an additional 2 points for a total of 3 points for each gatherable. Your light, Farrah's flowers, gardening, recyclables, all those guys, extra points. If you are big on collecting light, this is a great way, a very easy way to maximize your Trailblazer is to just stick around in Hollowwoods for a little bit longer. Those 3 points add up a lot. And finally, now we are getting into Marchenghast talk. They did release a secondary news post. It's more like a how-to guide about how to unlock Marchenghast. Basically, all you need to do is unlock the South Iron Gate to access Golden Leaves. Once you have access to Golden Leaves, you have access to Marchenghast Castle. To unlock Golden Leaves, you need to be level 12 and complete the main story quest until you get to a quest titled, Why is the Gate Locked? Following that quest line, you're going to talk with the councilman in Silverglade. He starts the quest. He's going to eventually send you to Conrad to make a new key. Then you're going to take that key over to the gate and unlock the gate. That's it. I want to say the last time I did that quest when I was doing the Invited Friend program, there was a time stop, but I'm not sure if I'm misremembering. I know there used to be a time stop. There may still be a time stop, but if there is, it will only be one day once you actually have that quest available. There are a couple of time stops currently up until that point. I don't know the exact number, but there are a few. Keep that in mind if you are trying to get to Marchenghast as soon as possible. And without any further ado, let's head over to Marchenghast Castle. Whoa, hold on. I didn't even think to open the map. Oh my god. I just wanted to see where the quest was going to be, because they said it was on Old King's Road, or near on the way to Old King's Road. This unlocked a huge area of the map, including, hold on. Okay, so somewhere over here, oh, you know what? I bet this is the Secret Stone Circle, because it is somewhere right around here. I'm curious if we'll be able to see into it from any of these areas, or if this will be too low of a valley. I'm so curious. I'm gonna go to Secret Stone Circle at the end to see if we can look over into this area. If I forget, remind me. It's not gonna matter because this is a video, but I'm so excited. Okay, and music is on at this point, so if it jumps and skips, that's because I messed up talking and had to cut. A little secret for you. Oh, it's looming over the distance. already feel turned around. How did that happen? I didn't even make it to the bridge yet. I just saw it over the hill crest and I got excited. Okay. I wanted to go over to the bridge because the bridge also got a retexture. It is fundamentally the same, but the colors are different. And there's like little details down here. How pretty. Ooh. Wait a minute. Did they move the secret zone circle? Because this up here was over here before. Obscured. I'm curious. I'm so excited. Okay. That's really interesting. Alright, to the end of Old King's Road. I wonder if, ooh, I see the the rubble is cleared. Ba-da-da-da. Wow, this is wild. I'm crossing the threshold of an area that I've wanted to go for so freaking long. Since I started playing after the old Marchenghast Castle was already there. And I spent so many hours trying to get past this rock pile just to try and see if I could get back here, to no avail. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The rock slide is clear and we get to talk to Luciana. This is how we start the Marchenghast quest. You come up Old King's Road and it officially says Old King's Road to go talk to Luciana. Arya, I'm so glad to see you. Long time no see. Oh, spicy XP. What are you up to? Are you also here to solve the mystery of Marchenghast Castle? A mysterious castle forgotten by all. I swear, it's right there in the mountains, but no one ever talks about it. Based on my research, the castle itself is not even that old. It was probably completed in the late 18th century, so why don't we know more about it? I saw that the drawbridge is up as always, and I couldn't hear anything from the castle, and also, I didn't dare get closer for some reason. Here's my idea. Would you help me interview some people over in Cape West Fishing Village? They live so close to the castle, they've got to know something. Sure, hop on. Wait, where's Sirio? I was looking around near Marchenghast with Sirio when something spooked him. I won't lie, it's a bit odd. He's usually such a cool horse. Anyway, I know he must have run back home where he feels safe, so don't worry, I'll meet him back at the stables. But first, this needs investigating. So I'm braving the unknown alone for now. Or well, not alone anymore now that you're here. Come on, let's go. Alright, oh my god, that looks so cool. Okay, to Cape West, and we've got a convenient path down this way. Wait a minute, I wonder... That leads into the forest. Oh, I know how to get here. Normally for I always equate this to the trail ride. You would go this way. There was no path this way before. So, oh my gosh, very cool. Okay, we're here. Ready? Alright, let's ask around about Marchenghast Castle. I can't be the only history nerd that's dying to know more about its inhabitants or what happened to this place. Isn't that the weird castle up in the mountains? I don't like anything that's high in altitude. I prefer to stay by the sea, thank you very much. The castle? Now that you mention it, it's true. Nah, never been there. I never even think about it. Oh, that place. Pi's grandma talked about it long ago. She said it was cursed by evil witches that we should never go anywhere near it. Whoa! Anyone, please come to Marchenghast. We need your help. Soon it'll be too late. What was that? A vision? I didn't even get to ask the last person, but that's fine. You drew a blank? Same here. Nobody knows anything. That's odd, right? What's that? You heard someone call for help? I didn't hear anything. Whoa, a mysterious call for help as we're investigating. You don't think it could be coming from Marchenghast Castle, do you? Couldn't hurt to check. Heck yeah, let's go. I need to check up on Sirio just to make sure he made it back to the stables all right. Best of luck, Arya, and stay safe. Wow. Really, Luciana? You were on this quest for knowledge and adventure, and you're like, as soon as it kind of gets real, you're like, I'm gonna go back to the stable. That's fine. Go check on Sirio. It's important. Ooh, the music's already starting. Can I go through the veil? Oh, that's a cool effect. That was so cool. Halt, witch! You're not welcome here. I order you retreat at once. I'm not a witch, but I just got here. What's going on? I received this distress signal. I'm here to help. I mean you no harm. You witches cannot deceive me with your little tricks. Leave this instant. I will not warn you once more. No sane soul would wear such attire. Only a rotten witch who tries to disguise themselves. Wow, really don't... She said your fit does not pass the vibe check. In the name of Aideen, I swear I'm not a witch. My name is Arya. Please just let me in so we can talk. If you don't trust me afterwards, I'll leave. In the name of Aideen, you say? Whisper, whisper. We'll let you in this once, but I recommend you do not try anything. Lower the drawbridge. Oh my god, this is so freaking cool. Wow, it's huge! You look like Keira Knightley. This is so cool. There's just no other words. Marguerite. Oh, Marguerite? I don't know. Indeed, witches never come from that gate. Perhaps you are being truthful. You look cool. Look at your pauldrons. Ooh, and you're riding Ryuma. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marguerite. I am the eldest daughter of the Duke of Marchenghast. This is Token, my partner. Wait, was his name Tolkien? Or Token? Like James's Token? For now, I will allow you to enter, and I hope you truly wish to help. But before we head inside, you must understand one thing. I will not hesitate to strike you down if you attempt anything strange. Now, please follow me, and I shall tell you what great evil has tormented these parts. Oh, this is so cool. It's... wow. This is so cool. There's no other words. I'm just like in awe. This is so much bigger and so much cooler than I thought it was going to be. Like, I'm gonna get lost in here the way that I got lost in Jarlaheim when I first started playing. And speaking of, I feel like Jarlaheim should get a similar treatment, especially like the way that this kind of looks down here. There's no doubt that our castle has seen better days. To think that the most recent parts of the castle were actually just completed a few decades ago. But so much has happened since then. I'm just in awe. Honestly. This is so cool. It's stunning. Destroyed walls or houses can be repaired, but what cannot be repaired are all the lives we've lost. There's a graveyard. Riders mourning their horses, children losing their parents, families torn apart. Until just a few months ago, we were at war. A horrible, gruesome war. There's so many little details that I want to take a look at. It's literally like Halloween came early. This is so exciting. What's over here? I don't want to split off from the path. I will have plenty of time for exploring, I'm sure. Actually, I should let you lead the way. Oh, the statue. This is the main courtyard. Look how long it took us to get to the main area where Marchenghast like originally was, or what I'm assuming where Marchenghast originally was. This is what we call the Outer Bailey. In other words, this is the main courtyard, the heart of the castle's day-to-day life. Usually both nobles and commoners go about their day here. It looks very empty and quiet here indeed, but we had no choice. We do what we must to keep our population safe from any outside threat. You will understand that ever since the war, we are always on high alert. We have to be cautious when it comes to strangers. These have been very difficult times for us all, nobles and commoners alike. Thankfully, everyone has worked tirelessly to keep our home safe. Attention! I believe the stranger means us no harm. There is nothing to fear. She's like, well, come on. It's fine. Oh, new characters. We highly value trust here, but we believe trust is not given but earned. It's only fair for me to help you get to know our hardworking people, so if you will, come with me and I'll introduce our day-to-day life. Look at your bonnet! How cute! Can I have it? This is where our merchants keep their stalls. From then, we are able to get our necessities such as food, clothing, and as well as anything we require for our horses. Look at your dress! Can I have a long riding dress like yours? I want it. I want a riding skirt. Hello, sir. Casually riding dragons, I see. This is the gate to the Inner Bailey. On the other side, you will find the main keep. My father, Wilhelm Jacob von Marchenghast, lives there. What a duke name. Oh my god. I see the pet shop. Wait a minute, are you wearing the engineer outfit from Bonnie? Oh my god, so cute. What a great use of that outfit. Our beloved stable. It almost burnt down during the war, but we managed to extinguish the fire in time, thank goodness. We hope to restore it to its former glory in the future, but there are more severe issues to take care of first. In any case, the main stable is usable and safe. It's important to let one's horses get some rest every now and then. And just to confirm, this is the new home stable you can have if you want to have your home stable in Marchenghast. And look, this is John. He looks a little bit more like Arthur Morgan now. Although this is just his Marchenghast look. Normal look still looks normal. We may not share the same sort of bond with our horses as the rest of Eurovision people, but we take great pride in them. They're our partners through thick and thin. During the war against the witches, our horses were essential. If they are unwell or hurt, it's of the utmost importance that we nurse them back to health. Wait, hold on, look at your dress. That's so cute. Oh, you're carrying a book, I love it. She said, support your local library. Oh, what's this? Oh, greetings. I'm glad to see you all in good health. Arya, allow me to introduce you to Hermine, Gretel, and Wolfgang. Earlier, I spoke to you about a recent war. Although things may seem peaceful now, life has not been easy for anyone. There are just so many issues to take care of. Food shortages, repairs, injuries. Since you offer to help, would you like to listen to these people's concerns and see what you can do? As I'm sure you understand, I first need you to prove that you genuinely wish to help us. I hope this will help you find your way around the castle now. People here are understandably nervous when they see an unfamiliar face, but they will warm up as you get to know them. Oh my god, there's already so much. Cool! You first! The area around His Highness's paddock is quite shoddy. Since the war, we've been taking care of more urgent repairs and making sure everyone has a roof over their heads again. But perhaps now's the right time to clean up the paddock area. We hope to host show jumping competitions again soon, and I'm sure people could use the distraction in times like these. Really, you wish to help us with cleaning up? Oh, thank you very much. I did not expect this of a newcomer. Should I grab everybody's quests now or do them one at a time? Let's do them one at a time. Alright, I'm gonna try and find my way around here. Oh, there's an arena! Oh, there's an arena! Oh, there's an arena! I wonder... Okay, so they mentioned show jumping, and I know that they still want to do realistic show jumping, but I'm not sure if they just mean like, oh, there's going to be show jumping races over here, because there should be. Why would we go to an area and not have races? Everything here is strange, different. Their clothes, their tools, technology, the way they talk. It almost feels like I'm in the past. Dude, if there's paddock props, instantly, there's gonna be shows. There's gonna be shows. Oh, did I not finish cleaning up the clutter? There's 2 more. What's over there? Wait, hold on. Is this... I know I'm not supposed to go this way, but, like, this is, like, windy. I'm so excited to get to explore this whole way. Oh, is this to the main courtyard? There's so many NPCs everywhere. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna do my best mostly to just kind of cover the quest lines because that's kind of like the whole point of this YouTube channel. If you didn't know, it's to document all of the updates and kind of like what comes out when, just in case anything changes, we have a reference point. So I am going to do all the quests at the very least. I'm going to take weeks to explore this area. I'm giddy. I'm so excited. Have you cleaned up all the clutter? That's fantastic. I hope we can arrange competitions at His Highness's paddock soon. People really need something to entertain them and lift their spirits. Hello, who are you and why are you in our castle? That's what I would ask too. I don't know anything about you, but if Lady Margaret says you're here to help, so be it. My youngest daughter was supposed to deliver our grain around the castle, but she got scared by some noise and ran away. Poor girl, she's too young and shouldn't have to help out. We need to find those grain sacks and deliver them. Food is scarce and we don't want people to starve. Alright, let's go. Look at these mushrooms. Those are so cool. There's so many different NPCs around and like all on different rotations. Like this guy's just like watching her train. These ones are like on rotation. There's ones... Is this where I came in? Yeah, this is where I came in. Cool. There's guards out here now. Oh, you look sassy. That's like Anastasia's pose. You look cool. All of these new NPCs have like new faces too. It's so cool. Oh my god, wait, is this truly a head... Okay. I was gonna go into the hedge maze, but sure, my horse cannot go in there. I wonder if there's a star in there. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. That should be the last sack. Let's go back and deliver them. Oh, you found them all. Thank you so much for lending a hand, although you just arrived here. I will make sure they're delivered right away. And last one, Mr. Morgan. Hello, my name is Wolfgang. Your name was Arya, is that correct? I love your outfit. I've never seen anything like it before. You, sir, have a sense of style. I appreciate you. Listen, my dog Otto got loose. He's somewhere in the castle. I would go look for him myself, but there are certain areas in the castle I stay away from if I can. I know His Highness looks out for us, no doubt, but he can be a frightening man, especially since the war. If that's no bother, could you please find Otto for me? I'm a little worried. I will find your dog. Oh my god, hello, Otto. Finally caught you. Wolfgang is worried about you. Let's go back to him, okay? Wolf. Oh, Otto, what a relief. Thank you so much for finding him. I'm sorry, I tend to be easily scared. I have to say, I'm quite happy to see your actions match your words. I did not think you would agree to handle some of our day-to-day problems, but you did. It seems I was right to trust my instincts about you. Maybe you will be of greater support to me than you realize. Now, I think it's time you understand how dire our situation is. The gates to Marchenghast Forest, it's... Let me just show you. Follow me. I didn't even, take a second to, appreciate this. You've got the noble on their dragon horse and some sort of beast, which I'm guessing maybe is, representative of, the witches? I don't know. I'm very curious. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. Claw marks. That would explain the beast. That looks like Pandoric blight. Does it not? Or is it a different blight? It started right at the end of the war. We do not know what it is. All we know is that it came from the forest. We call these strange things the blight. Our scientists believe it's a potent plant disease. It infects crops, kills trees, and even poisons humans and animals. Of course, everyone in the castle is terrified of this. What if it starts spreading? The blight is cursed by the witches that hide in the forest. We have been feuding with them for decades, and the last war was particularly awful. They want to get rid of us all. Now that our enemies have retreated, Father has forbidden anyone from setting foot in the forest in order to avoid provoking them. But we have to do something, and we can't wait any longer. I just hope that Father will see it in the same way. And if you want to help, this is something you could do. Since you are a neutral party, you could find out more about this blight without risking a new war with the witches. Those things are what we call petrified blight. Regular weapons cannot break it, so I think you will need something more powerful. Our blacksmith will be able to help you, and I hope that it will allow us to open up the access to the forest. Ooh, 100 experience, don't mind if I do. Our forge here has many uses. We are fortunate that we can forge not only regular tools and weapons, but also more rare items. Here I am entrusting you with this magic shard. The blacksmith will need this in order to forge a lance for you. This shard practically screams Pandoria to me. I wonder how they got that power. I'm glad I'm not the only one who was like, Pandora crystals. I'm going the wrong way. It was right next to me. Hello, Lady Margaret has requested a magic lance for you? It's been a long time since we last forged one of those. It must mean that she's deemed you worthy of it, and that it is essential to assure our safety. I trust Lady Margaret with my life, so you have my trust too. However, we require our riders to earn their equipment here, so you will be the one using this forge and I will guide you through it. Conrad has prepared me for this all my life. Heat the iron in the forge. Work the iron on the anvil. Cool the iron in the water. Heat the iron in the forge. Work the iron on the anvil. Work the iron on the anvil again. Cool the iron in the water. Really? You're gonna cold work this thing? Okay. I can see you have some forging experience. Nice work. Now use your magic shard and add some finishing touches. Fertig, now your lance is ready. Here you go. Wow, that's fancy. Don't mind if I do. Wow, epic. Magic lance, you've acquired a lance. Why does that seem vaguely threatening? Please be careful with that. It uses extremely powerful magic, and most people would not be able to wield it. If you ask me, I hope this is the last time I ever forge one of those. You didn't forge it at all. I would much rather make horseshoes and chandeliers. Look at me rambling again. Please hurry back to Lady Marguerite. If she has deemed it necessary to make one for you, I can only mean one thing. Dark times are upon us again. Okay. Where's my horse? Incredible! You were able to forge a Pandoric lance. Clearly there's more to you than meets the eye, Arya. Only a few of us have enough affinity to wield Pandoric lances. Being entrusted one is a great honor in our society, as it contains immense power. My guy, how do you know about Pandoria? Therefore, I ask you to only use it against the blight and not for anything else. I shall now teach you how to wield it. Thanks to this lance, you should be able to break the petrified blight. Like a regular lance, you need to charge it with your horse towards a target. First, you need to aim for smaller fragments in order to weaken its heart. Ooh! Oh my god, that is so cool. Fine work. Now aim for the heart to break it. It's so cool that it just magically appears. That's so cool. That was a really, really cool effect. You've opened up the passage to the forest. I have never seen someone learn how to wield our lances so quickly. For most people, this would take months of practice. Impressive work. Well, you know, I've had practice. I've knighted with all 4 houses in the medieval camp, and I've actually been to Pandoria. If you are ready, it is time for you to venture into the forest. I must be honest with you, there are many dangers lurking in there. As children, all of us heard tales about the forest, people vanishing in the swamps, trees coming to life, or terrifying beasts that haunt your nightmares. However, the most evil presence in the forest is undoubtedly the witches. They're strong and merciless, and they would do anything to get rid of us all in the castle. I wish I did not have to grant such an important mission to a newcomer, but I fear it's for our people's safety, and I shudder to think what might happen if we do not do something. That is why I need you to find their Hamlet, and find a way to stop the blight. Is this where we find out that the witches think that the noble people caused the blight? Easy there. What's wrong, Baronessa? You're right. What is that strange fog? This doesn't feel safe to ride into. You were not able to progress further because of the horrible blighted fog? I should have spoken about that before I sent you off. Please accept my apologies. Where'd you get an outfit? I hope that it would not affect you and Baronessa in the same way. Allow me to explain it properly. This blighted fog covers the whole forest and poisons any living being within a few seconds, so you cannot stay in it for too long or it will infect you and your horse. When in the forest, please proceed with caution. The witches and beasts could be anywhere. Stay on your horse. Do not dismount. I do not want the blight to take you like it took others before. They're really giving us the experience. They're like, listen, you might die here. Take some experience. That which doesn't kill you gives you XP. The fog is another strange manifestation of the blight. Although Father has forbidden it, I ventured into the outskirts of the forest once, and I spotted a witch in the distance. She had a lantern, and it kept her and her horse safe from the blighted fog. If you can get a hold of their magic, you might be able to navigate the forest safely without being affected by the blight. That could also allow us to protect the castle from the... Oh, what is that? Something seems to be approaching. Oh my god, I love you! Oh, they're bringing me a lantern! I love you so much. I want to grab you and squeeze you and shake you and put you in my saddlebag. I've never seen that creature before. Watch out! It doesn't seem aggressive this time. What does it want? Looks like it seems to be holding a witch's lantern? In any case, I cannot let it enter the castle. Not only has Father ordered it, but our people are scared of the forest beasts. Come with me. I've got a cozy saddlebag for you. Hello, little one. Do you want me to follow you? That sounds like a yes to me. Let's see what it wants. It seems the lantern it's carrying holds some sort of magical energy. I feel quite safe with it. Let's follow it into the forest, but let's make sure we stay close to it in the lantern. Let's go. The effects that they've done for this are so cool. Like, the way that the fog is disappearing around the light and then returning after. This is so well done. Stop. This is no place for you. Return to your castle now, or I will turn you into one of these trees. What do we have here? A lost little squirrel? Did the castle folks send you? You have no idea what you got yourself into. We don't let anyone into our hamlet. The hamlet and the forest is all we have left. Our sisters are gone, our lands are poisoned, the beasts are suffering. What more can you take from us? I don't belong to the castle. I come from Jorvik. I'm not here to attack you or your hamlet, I swear. Silence! I see you have the evil lance. All the same you are, you won't fool us ever again. Be gone now. Leave this forest immediately, or you will be forever a part of it. It's no use. Now what can I do? I guess I have to go back to Marguerite. You're having me keep going. I'm sorry, little one. Can you help me back to the castle? You still want me to follow you? Alright, but you better be quick in case that witch comes back. Oh, okay. You are going to be quick. Ooh, more of the blighted stuff. Lance? Oh no, he's caged! Help, the blight, it took me. The blight, I feel weak, please help me. Alright, we can do this, Baronessa. Let's free this beast from the blight. We can use the Pandoric Lance from Marguerite. Let's start by destroying the fragments. Oh, I see. There's like blight poisoning the longer I stay in here. That's cool! It's slow, so like I'm not too worried about it, but like, wow. Oh my gosh, you're so cute! I'm free! The blight is terrifying. It took so many of my kind, so many of the other beast kinds. Oak, pines, grass, flowers too. That's horrible. Are you feeling better now? Yes, thank you so much for your help, Arya and Baronessa. Without you, I would have... Wait, how do you know our names? I know many things. Since I danced around the Lonely Beacon, our life warden, the Salted Sisters call me Ilwiderish. My kind is called Mar, and we have called this forest home for many centuries. We have seen it, the destruction, the war, the hatred, and now the blight has taken over everything. Your help will be needed. We must find a way to stop the blight together before it's too late. I'm sorry, this is a lot to take in. I'm not sure I can. I'll do whatever I can to help. Thank you, Arya. There's so much for you to learn about this place. We will talk more later. I sense someone coming our way. Oh, Abigail's back. Hey, girl. Yo, why are you still here? Did I not tell you to leave? Well then, if you don't want to leave this forest, then so be it. Would you prefer being turned into a tree or a beetle, maybe? No, stop. She freed me from the blight with the lance, although she did not have to. She is not like the others. She cares. She cares? Did this little squirrel help a Mar without being asked? And she even used that evil lance for a good cause? Intriguing. Maybe we can have some use of you after all. Who are you? Speak. I'm Arya. I came here because I was called and all I want to do is help. I'm Arya and I protect those who need it. If you witches are evil, I'll stop you. No, girl. It's not like you know 2 other witch factions who are all fine. Alright then, you can keep the lantern that Mar borrowed from us, as long as you don't use it for evil. But it's been drained of its energy. You'll need to refuel it to protect yourself from the blight. Thank you. I will use it well. This lantern fits nicely on my saddle, but it does shine a lot less than before. How do I refuel it? See those little things flying around? Those are called wandering seeds. They come from our life warden tree, the Lonely Beacon. We use them to fuel our lanterns with glimmer magic. The magic glimmer in that lantern will protect you from the blight, but only if it's not drained. You'll need to pick up a wandering seed before it's empty. Alright, I guess. Ooh, we can see. Very cool. This should be enough. I can return to Abigail. Oh, I just needed a bunch. Okay. Yep, I have no idea where I am. Ah, here you are. Look at that. You can listen after all. Well done. One last thing. The glimmer in the lantern is connected to the bond, so you have to keep your lantern on your horse for it to work. Prove yourself worthy of it by reaching our Hamlet. I'll wait for you there, for a while at least. Let's see if you find it. Oh, you don't want to trust me with trying to follow directions. Okay, now I can follow the signs to the Veiled Hamlet. Ooh, wait, what's in here? I don't think this is the way I was supposed to go. Unless it was. Because there is a path over here with a bubble at the end. Veiled Hamlet. There's a trailer here too! Ooh, they're also gonna have chores, it looks like. There you are. How delightful. Alright. You know how to use our lantern, and you found our Hamlet, and you even showed you care about the beasts of the forest. An introduction is in order now, I suppose. That was a big spider. My name is Abigail. I'm one of the Sisters of the Saltus Coven. In other words, the witches that live, should I say survive, in this forest. I'll show you a couple of things you have to know if you want to be of any use to us. There are so few of us left, so don't expect a thriving, happy town. Wait, I have a question. Can you witches cast spells and get rid of the blight? First I need to know, are you witches to blame for the blight? You ask a lot of questions, but I don't know you enough to answer that. Show us you're on our side, and then maybe we'll talk about this again one day. For now, we have better things to do, so follow me. Oh my god, wait, can I buy one of you? You already met the Mar, and this is where they like to spend their time with us. They're extremely intelligent beings, very ancient too. But according to the castle folk, they're monsters. They say the Mars are the ones creating our nightmares or something. So ignorant, a lot of them. It's true, their call can be a little spooky. And if they fear for their life, you don't want to see what they can do. But that's only if you threaten them first. Most of the time. But the sisters that came before us have lived with them for centuries. Who could hate them or fear them? The Mar are the most benevolent beings you'll ever meet. They're so cute. I want one. Oh my god, you're huge. Oh, I didn't hover over it to see. I just bought it because you're so cute and I needed it. Oh my god, I love you. Oh my god, you're so cute. Okay. This is important, so pay attention unless you want the blight to take you. This here is a lantern tree, and it protects our Hamlet. It emits the same protective energy as your lantern, what we call glimmer. Whenever you're close to it, you don't need to fear the blight. Lantern trees will even fill up the energy from your lantern. Out in the forest, you will also see smaller versions of this. They're called lantern saplings. We created those. They'll protect you from the blight when you're close to them. However, unlike the lantern trees, they don't contain enough glimmer to recharge your lantern. Instead, you'll need to find wandering seeds in order to refuel your lantern when exploring the forest. What happens if I run out of fuel? Do I just come back here? Here you will find our beloved companions, the moth horse. They used to live in the forest, but because of the blight, we've had to keep them here. But they are brave, and they will venture into the forest when required. I want you too, but I can't think of a name for you. This is where we brew our potions, both for everyday needs and emergencies. We don't share any details about our coven spells with outsiders. No exceptions. Potions proved very useful during the war against the castle folk, both for healing and hurting, but they didn't leave us a choice. But we don't use them for dark purposes anymore, at least for now. What matters today is surviving. You are welcome to our Hamlet for now, but you better watch yourself. Do anything uncouth and I'll take your lantern right back. I'm watching you. Yay, chores! Back to Marchenghast Castle and prove me right! Now you know a couple of things about us. How many we are, what we have, what we care about. I even lent you one of our only glimmer lanterns because I saw you help a beast without expecting anything in return. I don't know if I was right to let you in, but we're out of options anyway. Prove me right, earn our trust. I will allow you to come and go in this Hamlet as you please, as long as you really want to save the beast from the blight. In return, we expect you to pull your weight. There's more than enough to do for all of us. The blight is causing a lot of suffering to the beasts that call this forest home. It's time for you to learn about the other beast kinds and learn how you can help them. If you don't know which task to pick up, then feel free to check our task board. Why don't you go check it out now, then come back to me. Yay, task board. Oh, I freaking love task boards. Guiding the Wolfingen. Talk to Betty and guide the Wolfgang back to home by charging its shell with your lantern. Blighted Nykus. Use your lantern to catch the attention of the blighted Nykus and bring them back to Martha. The ritual of shadows. Bring the shadow witches to the life warden tree. Ooh. And there's this one. Oh, story progression. This is exciting. Oh, I see. We've progressed all we can here. This, what we need to do. Interesting. Sorry, I'm thinking. We need experience with Marchenghast Castle. We need experience with Saltus Wishes. There will be another node for the castle folk, I'm guessing, after we reach a point. And then once we, I guess, complete 2 nodes of each. I'm not sure how we're going to complete a second Saltus Wish node quite yet. We'll get to unlock this part. And now this, we know there's going to be more stuff coming from Marchenghast after the Equestrian Festival. So we're kind of getting like a little bit of a taste. We're going to get a little bit of a pause for the Equestrian Festival, and then we get to progress further. And it looks like there's a lot to do, a lot of story for this. This is really cool. This isn't just like a new area and then you explore it for yourself. I mean, yes, you explore it for yourself, but there's progression. This is really interesting. I'm so excited to learn more. The other witches here are a lot more mistrustful. One day you'll get why, but I can tell you who to talk to. Okay, we've got more people to talk to. If you want to wander into the forest and aid suffering beasts, Betty is the witch to talk to. She's our expert on all things beasts. A long time ago, witches used to encounter a lot more beast kinds. Nowadays, one of the few kinds left are called the Wolfingen. They've managed to adapt to the blight, but not fully, so they need us. Go talk to Betty. She and her Green Moon Rebecca will tell you what you need to know. My name is Betty. You sense it too. I know it. There's a beast in dire need of help in the forest. We can't stay here and do nothing. What the people outside call beasts have lived in this forest long before any of us. There are more of them than most humans will ever see, but since the war with those heartless castle folk, the blight infects every little living being. Some get disoriented or poisoned, and it's up to the Saltus Coven to help them get back on their feet. I have to stand watch here in case the village is under threat. Follow my sister Rebecca, and she will take you to the beast we've been keeping an eye on. Oh, poor baby. Oh, I love you too. Oh my god, I love them so much. Oh, poor thing. Oh, you've got the face of a bat. Oh my god, I love you. This is the Wolfingen. We believe it was here when the forest came to life. They are a tree spirit, although some think that the Marchenghast forest itself took this form. It lives in harmony with the forest, feeding off the wandering seeds that we see floating around everywhere. This causes its shell to light up, which provides light and warmth for all other living beings. When the blight came, we saw that the Wolfingen's light offered a refuge for the toxic fog, and our coven took inspiration from it in order to craft our lanterns. When the Wolfingen is in its home, it offers a safe shelter around it, and even charges our lanterns, like the lantern trees. They choose to make their homes where the wind carries the wandering seeds. However, just like any other beast, it can get lost. Without any light left in its shell, it can't find the strength to cross the blight. We, the Sisters of the Saltus Coven, use our lanterns to help the Wolfingen find its home. Go on, Arya. Use the lantern we lent you to charge this Wolfingen's shell and help it home. Oh my god, yes, please. Yeah, I'm trying. There you go, buddy. Safe travels. Oh my god, I love you so much. You're so freaking cute. Oh no. No. The Wolfingen ran out of energy. Use the lantern we lent you to charge its shell. I got you, pal. Don't let your lantern go out, bud. I got you. Oh no. I'm out of lantern. Okay, bud. Just gotta grab some more lantern light. Oh, you were going right there. Okay. Oh, have yourself a little snacky snack. Good, the Wolfingen is back home. It usually remains in its home only a few days, then wanders off again the following week. Is it searching for more wandering seeds, or does it have another purpose? We don't know. It's not up to us to question, nor keep it locked up for our selfish needs. The next time it needs our help, we just help. And now we count on you too, Arya. Welcome home, my friend. You're safe now, and thanks to you, we'll be safe too. I have no idea where I am. Okay, meet Martha. We don't have a lot of resources left. Almost everything was poisoned by the blight, the plants, the trees, even the water. So without Martha's cleansing potions, we wouldn't be here. Out there's a beast called the Nykus. It looks like a wolf, but it's an amphibian and has scales. But sadly, they're maybe the ones that the blight is hurting the most. Martha has found a way to counter the effects of the blight in them. Go ask her. Blight affects each and every one of us differently. In the Saltus Coven, we created ways to stave off the blight with our lanterns, but not all beasts have been lucky enough to evolve to withstand it. One of the beasts that have not been so lucky is the Nykus. They originally emerged from the swamps in the north. To the outside world, they're a water spirit whose only goal is to drag innocent people into the swamps, or some kind of demon that wants to eat them. Ignorance. If the Nykus is exposed to the blight for too long, its behavior can change and it will start to fear what can heal it, the light. They end up wandering away from their homes and prowl the forest. They don't mean to harm us, not really. They're just sick and vulnerable. I was in the forest and I spotted a Nykus that showed signs of being blighted. I've marked its location on your map. Find it, draw its attention with your lantern, and it will start chasing you, not to attack you, but because it'll try to extinguish the glimmer in your lantern. It's a bit of a cat and mouse game. You need to keep its attention while avoiding its attempts to sap the magic from your lantern. When it tries to attack your lantern, flare up your magic at the right time and it'll be scared away for a moment. The Nykus will be kept on following you as long as you have any glimmer left in your lantern, so make sure your lantern doesn't run out of energy, or it will lose interest and return back to where you found it. Bring the Nykus to me and I will use this potion to cure it. Good luck. Okay, that doesn't sound terrifying. Oh yeah. You're like a crocodile wolf? That's what's on the statue. You are terrifying. Alright, I guess. Nykus is chasing you. Keep your lantern lit to keep its attention. Oh, it's not like chasing me in like a I'm going to eat you way. Well, I guess it kind of is. Oh god, I don't know where to go. Alright. He's trying to drain... Oh, I see. He's trying to drain my lantern, so you hit E. I am going the wrong way. Oops. Oh no, he drained my lantern. Stop! Stop biting me. Alright, alright, alright. Hold on. I gotta... Oh, I'm not doing a good job. He's still following me at least, but I don't have any light. You know what? Let's just go this way. Martha, where are you, Martha? Martha, please take this crocodile wolf. There you are. You're not Angie anymore. Now you are just nice crocodile dragon wolf thing. Good work. The potion will cleanse this Nykus from the poison effects of the blight. I will keep an eye on this one and make sure it recovers well. Alright, we get to do that on the daily, I guess. Again, I think the last one. The blight isn't the only threat to the forest. There's also old shadows haunting and tormenting us. Wait, there are shadow witches here too? Are these the same shadow witches as the ones on Scarecrow Hill? Shadow witches can be encountered anywhere. Where they pass away, they will roam. So that means that a bunch of witches died on Scarecrow Hill. Every day, we have to perform a ritual to appease the shadows of past witches. It's a difficult trek into the forest, but it shouldn't be a problem for a skilled rider such as you. If you feel ready to take on the challenge, talk to Mercy over there. We'll be waiting. Our past is one fraught with mystery and horror. The witch's wreath and shadow is one part of that. Hello, my name is Mercy, and I'm the one in charge of the rituals of the Saltus Coven. We keep most of our rituals secrets to outsiders. However, there is one we need your help for. I will let Abigail explain. Thank you. In order to understand our situation today, you need to know about our past. You see, our coven is not what it used to be. For centuries, the Castlefolk carried out so-called witch hunts, capturing and killing any witch they saw. We lost so many of our sisters. We've been hiding in the forest ever since. Even more of us fell when we went to war against the Castlefolk. When the witches die, sometimes they find themselves trapped between two realms. They continue roaming the land where they died, but they are not themselves anymore. We call them shadow witches. The shadow witches are full of anger and grief, and they attack anyone. Every day, we perform the ritual of shadows in order to appease them, even though it's only temporary. Ride through the forest and bring them to the Life Warden tree. There we will perform the ritual. Not everyone here trusts you, but I've seen what you can do. This is why we allow you to be part of this. Beware, though, in this ritual you will have to race to avoid the shadow witches. Yes! A race. We love it. Ooh, the sky is normal here. There it goes. Oh god. Oh. The ritual of shadows is complete. The witches that used to be here are now at peace. I think I just have one last quest with Abigail. You saw how tough things are out there. Beasts don't stand a chance in the forest with the blight. If only we had a large, cozy space that would allow them in, like a big castle full of riches and free from the blight fog. They have it nice and easy up there. Lots of space, clean water, and food. There's so few of us left here, and the blight is threatening all beings. But see, the castle folk, they're terrified of the beast. Some even hate them. You have no idea who they really are. They're not what they seem. How about I talk to Marguerite? I'm sure she can help. Maybe they won't be afraid of the beast if they see them. I'll talk to Marguerite. Marguerite, you think you can convince her to care for the beasts? She's just like her awful father. She'll never dare go against him. But you're welcome to try if you want. That's what I keep telling my sisters. If we don't do anything different this time, we're doomed. Beasts, witches, all of us. Back to the castle. But before we do that, I'm actually going to take a quick pause and we're going to do all of the shops and stuff that are in the Veiled Hamlet. Because, like, you know, there's quite a few. So there's witch necessities. Ooh. And I've got stuff on both sides of my saddle. It's kind of hard to see things. But we have the Saltis Witch set. I really like this saddle pad. That is really cool. There's like the hat. There's like the whole outfit. And there's a second set. That's the Not Surin set that goes with the Moth Horse. So there's the Moth Horse outfit set. And then there's the Saltis Witch outfit set. There's outfit and tack for both. Wow, so smart. They put storage over here. It's behind the chore board area. Next shopping area is the Magic Horse. Obviously, I'm obsessed with this one. I want this one so bad. I just don't know what to call it. And the non-magic coat is not really surprising. It kind of already has this kind of look to it when it has its wings. I suppose the legs are different. You know what? The mane's different too. It's just the body color that's the same. It's gorgeous. I love this horse so much. I love the other Moth Arden. I just need to figure out what I'm going to call this one. I was going to name it Blight and then call it Amity because for obvious reasons, and it also has a little bits of purple in it. But neither Blight nor Amity is an option, so I have to think. I thought Abomination. That didn't work. I don't know. I have to think. I have to think of a name, but I was going to have it be Owl House inspired. There's also a hair salon with some new options. Ooh, is there makeup? Oh, there's makeup too! There's Saltis Witch Coven markings. That's cool. That's a terrifying spot for a spider. These are the new hair options. They are hairstyles we had in different colors. This one's pretty. It's got a little bit of red at the bottom. This one's also cute. I like how it's like dark to light. I like when they do that. I showed all of these in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. This is the pet shop. Obviously, I already bought the pet. Now is that? I'm assuming that's all the shops. I mean, that's clothing, tack, pets, hair. I think that might be everything in this area. So back to the quest. Arya, you made it back unharmed. What a relief. You were gone for so long, I must say I feared the worst. Yeah, it was like over an hour. After all, you are new to these parts, so I feel guilty having let you face the horrors of the forest. What? You encountered the witches and even saw their Hamlet? I can hardly believe they let you escape alive. None of us have been able to find their Hamlet for years. Maybe it really is like in the folktales. You only find them when they want you to. What are you saying? You found beasts suffering because of the blight in the forest, and you want to use the castle to help them? Beasts roaming around the castle? Do you realize what you're asking of me? Of us? But then again, it was a long time ago, but I heard stories. People would sometimes see beasts roaming around the castle grounds peacefully, but that was before everything. Father, I fear he will not approve of this. However, I want to do everything in my power to prevent any beast from suffering, and I shall convince him. I understand that you aim to use our resources to aid the beasts, and I will assist you in your efforts as long as you promise they will not harm a soul here. However, proving to our subjects that neither you nor the beasts are a threat will be difficult. In order to win them over, you will have to build a good reputation for yourself. In such a large castle, there is never a shortage of tasks to carry out. Some of our people, noble or commoner, might need help with various things. There is a task board behind me. This is where people of Marchenghast post any requests they might have. I suggest you go read through the task board and understand how we run things here. Ooh, okay. Ooh, traditional show jumping. Complete the show jumping course. Don't mind if I do. Earning the castle's trust. All right, so we are unlocking the second area of the Marchenghast Castle node. We already have 200 reputations with the Saltus witches. I will do what I can to help you succeed. First of all, I recommend you speak to some of the most trusted advisors. Dare I say friends. When it comes to beasts, I am certain they will be more open-minded than others. All right, so now we've got more daily tasks to do for Marchenghast Village people. Meet the show jumping instructor. Horses have always been an important part of our culture. We believe that you can tell a lot about a person's qualities if the bond with their horse is strong. Show jumping is the best way to earn prestige at Marchenghast Castle. That certainly is how our instructor would put it. We are proud to have a world-renowned show jumping expert as part of our retainer. Oh my god. Gisela von Maud. Perhaps you've heard about her? Any relation to Sir Tarek Maud? She can be somewhat of a peculiar character. You'll see for yourself. You'll find her by the paddock area of the castle. You must be Arya. Your horse is gorgeous. What's their name? Baronessa. Oh, how lovely. Oh, yes, I've heard about you. You seem to have impressed other people around town, but you won't be able to convince me of that easily. I answer to the Duke and the Duke only. However, I am more than happy to assist you if you wish to learn about our magnificent show jumping traditions. My manners, let me introduce myself. I am Frau Gisela von Maud. I am very proud to serve His Highness Wilhelm Jacob von Marchenghast. I come from a long line of horse lovers and competition enthusiasts. The House of Marchenghast takes horses very seriously, and show jumping is among the most noble activities a rider can dedicate themselves to. If you ask me, it is the best way to get familiar with Marchenghast culture and take part in our day-to-day life. You are new to our castle, so like all newcomers, you must earn your place in society. Here we teach show jumping to all, whether they are noble rank or more modest origins. Dang, I didn't even get gold? I was not that slow. Yes, you surely share a strong bond with your horse. Alright, that one is done. Meet the captain of the guard. A few of us, myself included, have always loved hearing tales about the forest. For Aldahid, the captain of the guard, it even developed into a pastime of hers. You'll find her posted by the northern gatehouse. Aldahid, she and I have been friends for as long as I can remember. Before the war, she would always take any chance she could to venture into the forest. She is what you call a curious mind. She wants to understand how things work, why things the way they are, the blight, the witches, magic, everything. Hello, my name is Adelheid, and I belong to His Highness's guard. What, Lady Marguerite would like to help us save some of the beasts of the forest? Is that really what she wants? In any case, I saw something when I was observing from the tower. One of these massive beasts. It was unable to go back to its home because of the petrified blight. You have the magic lance now, so maybe you can open up the passage if that's what Lady Marguerite wants. I can see why she asked you to come to me. See, I've always loved exploring the forest, and I've read every book I can find about the beasts of the forest, fairy tales mostly. According to the tales we hear as kids, I think we call those big, slow-moving beasts the Waldfingen. People used to see lights in the distance and think the lights were the forest trying to trick you. When someone disappeared to the forest, they blamed the lights for causing them to go astray. Let's come back to reality. This morning I saw one of them with my own eyes. It was both terrifying and fascinating. I'm not sure, but it didn't look hostile or aggressive. I think it was just trying to go home. But the passage was blocked by the petrified blight, the same that was started growing in the castle. Maybe Lady Marguerite... I keep saying Marguerite. Margaret? I don't know. Maybe Lady Marguerite is right and we need to do something. I'm coming, Wildfingren. I might be going the wrong way, but I'm coming. Oh god. Aw, look at this little burrow. How cute is that? Oh, wait, was that it over there? That poor thing, it can't enter its shelter. It seems to be a place where it can rest and be safe. I need to break the petrified blight so it can get back inside its home. These fragments seem to be connected to the heart. Destroying them first will probably weaken it. Yahaha! Yay! Oh, there's more. Oh, you're so cute! Look at him! Oh, I love them so much. Thank you for helping the Wildfinger and Arya. To think we always consider them as monsters. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe you were wrong, Adelheid. Maybe you were wrong. Sadly, many of us inside the castle have never seen a beast that was not hostile before. Because of the tragic events of the war, we only ever saw their scarier side. But there is one man that has always disagreed. We call him the Old Hans. Some people called him the Beastmaster to make fun of him. They saw him as naive, but he has a heart of gold. And there's no animal or beast he will not love. Even during the worst times in the war, he kept protesting. Stop fighting and the beast will stop fighting, he always said, but he was not listened to. Maybe his compassion is what we need right now. Please speak with Hans and ask him what you can do to help him. I keep going the wrong way. Old Hans. Greetings, my name is Hans. You must be Arya. Lady Marguerite... I did it again. Greetings, my name is Hans. You must be Arya. Lady Marguerite spoke of you. Allowing back some of the forest beasts into the castle? Oh, I'm honored Lady Marguerite trusts me with such an important business. Unfortunately, those beasts called Mar aren't exactly following castle etiquette. Could you give me a hand? Ever since I was a small child, I've always been fascinated by the beasts. I never understood why everyone called them monsters, but with the war and everything that happened, that wasn't really a popular belief around here. So I would be delighted to help you change people's minds around here. The thing is, it won't be easy, and it will take time. The beasts are scaring the inhabitants and vice versa. I just saw one of those Mar fly by. Would you mind looking up there and see if you find it? If you do, please bring it in here and we will release it back into the forest. Someday, the people here will be ready to see them around. Understandably, they don't feel very safe around us castle folk, so they tend to hide to avoid harm. Once you're in the castle courtyard, try listening to its calls. There you are. Can I jump over this? Well done, you found it. I'll make sure to release it back to the forest as soon as possible. Thank you for your help. This happens all the time, so please come by and help me if this were to happen again. Okay, and I believe that might be all. All right. Okay, so now that we have completed all of the yellow quests, we have basically dailies and reputation to gain with both the witches and the castle inhabitants. I turned off my shaders and never turned them back on. All of those things that Marguerite and Abigail had us do now all have daily components. If you go over to either chore board, they will have 3 tasks. I'm assuming 3 tasks each day. I'm not even sure you even need to select them. I think you can just go to the NPCs that will give you the information down here. And you complete their daily quest, and then it'll get marked off. So you will get, it has your rewards and the reputation that you get for each of them. And this is the same down by the witches as well. And both sides, you will have the reputation board, so you can see how far along you are for both reputations. I need 250 to get to the next one. Okay, so I won't even be able to get all that today. I'll only get 200, or I'll only get 100 for the rest of today for both sides. So that means that we'll have to come back tomorrow and keep doing the quests. Basically, once we kind of get to the point where we're kind of at a standstill, we will have to wait for the rest of the quest line and storyline to be completed after the Equestrian Festival, which at this point, I think they said April, May is when the rest of it's going to come out. So we've got plenty to explore and do up until then. Some reputation to gain, some dailies to do. I'm hoping that we'll still get to do the dailies even after we are like maxed out on a reputation for now. Even if it doesn't translate over for like the rest of the quest line, I'm okay with that. But I want to be able to keep doing these dailies because they're fun. So let's go check out all of the shops while we're here. Interesting. It looks like they moved Aldrocht and Faramore here. I'm not sure if that means they're like moved, or if they're just like here for now. I'm curious. We're gonna have to go to the medieval area and check. But there are 3 new dragon horses. We thought we were getting 1, but turns out we got 3. They are all classified as Fendworm, which kind of is giving me like Winfell Nixie vibes, where it's like you've got 3 of the same breed, just in different colors. I'm actually surprised that they decided to do that. Honestly, all 3 of these to me are stunning. I love all of their non-magic coats. I love, love, love the green one. The green and the gold is just stunning. Like chef's kiss, so pretty. And like, I just really love like this purpley one. This one looks like an oil slick. So cool. And I really like the white horns of this one. And I love how it also translates into like the mane as well. Like I think they did such a cool job with these. And also something worth noting is that these are not the exact same as Kima and Ryuma. They have different like horn patterns and locations. Like the horns on their mane are different. Their horns themselves are different. They kind of curve in a different, I mean, I think they're in a different pattern. I probably should just go get mine to show you. But there's like kind of like this like feathering, scaly, spiky thing going on with Kima and Ryuma, which isn't exactly very dragon-like, but I think that this is kind of like an improved like 2.0. I think they did a great job with these three. I think they're so cool. And yeah, they're basically the new like Windfell and Nixie. They've just got 3 colors, but they're all the same breed, which I'm kind of like curious to see if they're going to do the same thing in the future. Something interesting that I noticed that it didn't totally point out when I read it, because I wasn't sure if I was reading it wrong, but when Abigail introduced the moth horse, she said horses, like these are our horses. And there was space where the moth was. I'm curious if we are going to get future variations, but I mean, honestly, 4 magic horses was kind of a lot already. So I'm curious if we would be getting more moth horses in the future. Or maybe, I don't know, if maybe one day, whenever the moth and butterfly are retired from the Rainbow Festival, if they will move over to, I forgot the name of the place, but the witches hang out. The Hamlet. I'm curious. That's maybe a theory for another day. We've got more shopping to do. So over here, we've got your kind of like home stable staples. You have your horse groom. You've got your well. You have your horse trainer. You got the vet. I mean, it's not going to show up for me because I have all the upgrades, but John will upgrade your home stable. This is your home stable. And we've got pets. We've got dragon pets, and all the dragons match the other dragons. So cute. Oh my god. I love these dragons so much. They're so cute. I might have to get this one, and maybe this one. I love them. I didn't get the other green one. I'm kind of curious. I want to see them next to each other. Can I actually... So here's... It's not going to show up. This is one green dragon. This is the other green dragon. This is definitely a lighter green. This is more of a jewel tone green. Like, it's still an emeraldy green, but this is like rich emerald. More shops. We've got a hairdresser. All right, first makeup artist. We've got some limited eye makeup, some blush patterns, some different blush colors, it seems like, if you just want blush. And the hairdresser has more recolors of hairstyles we have. I think this is the short... Oh, these are the bun looks, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Let's rotate the camera to show you the bun look. Did we not have a white bun before? Now everybody who has white hair for their characters can use the dressage hairstyle. All right, and over here, oh, there's a little artist easel. Interesting. This is your general food store, and over here we have the Noble Clothing and Tack. Ooh, this saddleback is pretty. This is the Lady Peony set. There's a little skirt and the bonnet, which is a new hat style, which is so cool. Ooh, also, this is interesting. So this is kind of like a lady's like waistcoat. And we have the Von Marchenghast set. If you want to look like one of the Duke's Knights. This is a beautiful Iberian saddle. There's kind of like scaled saddle pad. There's a head decoration that looks like the one that is for like the dragon rider in medieval camp. Nice little tailcoat. We've got boots with spats. That's so cool. And a top hat. Now, I know that there is another outfit, but you know what? I think that more outfits were going to be released, because I'm pretty sure that there are 2 outfits that were like in spoilers that did not have release dates. And they seem like they might be one that's like more of like a noble faction and one that's more of a witch faction. So I'm wondering if after we finish all of like the reputation and the storyline, there will be like kind of like another reputation shop sort of that we can unlock the clothing for. Kind of like the Black Knight outfit after you finish the medieval camp questline with James. Actually, we might have an answer to this. On Instagram, they posted today that there will be a true faction event. And what I mean by true faction event means that who you vote for matters. There's apparently going to be 5 competitions, most likely just happening on Instagram. And this will be a social media campaign, so this will be on their social platforms. We don't have any other information besides what they've posted today, but it looks like there's going to be 5 challenges, and then based off of which faction wins, that outfit set will be released for free via redeem code on the 25th. I am assuming that both of the outfit sets will eventually be added to the game for like, you know, your regular shilling purchase. It's just if you like participate and get the code for the social media promotion, you will be able to get one of these outfit sets for free, depending on the winning faction. When they did the medieval release the first time, we got the entire cottagecore set and tack for free via redeem code, and then it was later added in the actual medieval arena shops, and I think global too. So just because it is also going to be released in a redeem code for free does not mean it won't eventually make its way to the game if you miss out. And also, like, you know, to get the other outfit. So that's at least my assumption. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. But yes, if you're interested, I will do my best to kind of keep sharing information about this. Follow me on Instagram, follow them on Instagram, and I think they also do TikTok, but I'm honestly not sure. Especially if you want to participate in this little faction competition. So I have been recording for a little over 2 hours at this point, and I'm going to give you kind of like my overall thoughts on Marchenghast. I think that for such an anticipated release, they did such a great job. The footprint of this place is absolutely massive. If you look at the map, not only did we get the castle, we also got the entire Blighted Forest, and I kept perpetually getting lost in the forest. Like, as lost as I was getting in Hollow Woods, even though Hollow Woods, I should have known what the path was, because, like, the footprint didn't change. Hollow Woods was the same. There were some, like, different things, different elevations, and I was still getting lost. This is an entirely new area we've never been to before, and I am perpetually getting lost. It is so twisty, so turny, so good, so suspenseful. I'm excited to, like, keep playing and doing the dailies in the area. I'm very excited to do more races. I'm hoping that they do paddock props in the next round, because I would love to do shows at the Duke's paddock. It's such a cool looking area, and anywhere that there's like an arena, I want there to be paddock props. So hopefully in the next like update later in the year, we will get some paddock props there too. I don't know if it's planned for next week either way. But that is another thing that I forgot. So I forgot that it's a 2-week update. So this week, we only have like another, I think I said it was like 250 experience on both sides to do the dailies. And then come next week, there will be more things unlocked on like the quest progression, reputation, little quest line thing with all the nodes. So I realized that quest is going to continue next week, not in a couple of months. So there will probably be like another pause before everything happens in April. For now, at least, we know that we are going to get a little bit more next week, which is very exciting. Another thing that was in the trailer that we have not seen yet was the collectible stars. So looking at our journal, we can see that there are 158 stars. I have collected them all, which means that this is including the new ones that were released a couple of months ago. There have been no new stars added today. However, we saw in the trailer that there will be stars eventually. So I'm not sure if that's going to be next week. I'm not sure if that's going to be later on in the second batch of updates in April. But either way, no collectible stars just yet, but probably eventually. I feel like I haven't even fully explored the castle, and I'm just really excited to just kind of walk around it, and like maybe I'll dress up in character and I'll just like do just a little walk around and vibe and just explore different nooks and crannies. Like, this could be really fun to do hide and seek. I don't know, I'm just kind of inspired. I really enjoyed it, but this video's already been long. There's one more thing that I want to look at before we go, and then we'll come right back here for the outro. I didn't forget. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to see, I probably should have taken like before and after pictures. I I wanted to see if there was like anything different over here. Like, I don't know if this path is different. Obviously, this bridge is no different. But it does look like the Secret Stone Circle is where I thought it was on the map. Maybe it's not that they moved it. Maybe it's just that it's more visible now because of like the change in design of Marchenghast. But it... Oh, shut up. Oh, this is a cool view. You can see Marchenghast from here. You can see the blighted forest. Like, we're looking into the veiled Hamlet. This is cool. I don't know if like all this is veiled Hamlet down here, but yeah, this wall is the same as it was, but there's just more trees down here from the fort. Oh no. Oh no! I can't see because I've got the death filter. No. Aw, it's not gonna let me see because I died. Alright, into the light. Did I fix it? Nope, didn't. Alright. Well, no fun for me, I guess. Anyways, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video like this. I do try to cover every Wednesday update and more. Let me know what you think about this update in the comments, and I will see you next week for the continuation of the Marchenghast update. Bye!